We are going to discuss about the 10 useful commands that we use in the DevOps. So the first command that we are going to discuss about is the replace command. Suppose like you have a file named file.txt and you want to replace it to file1, want to replace it to file2. Like suppose what I'll do now, I'll create a new directory. So in this new directories, we see there is no such files, no objects. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly create a new file over there. When you ls into it, you can see that the file one is already created. And what you want to view what is inside this file, you can check the file is empty. Alright, so now what we want is we want to replace its name to file2. So for that we use the move command. Mv command, okay, so I'm talking about renaming and moving of the command. So it's file1.txt and you can replace it to file2.txt. So here's the source text file and here's the destination name. When you enter, you can see the file is replaced. And if you really want to check whether the data is there or not, so what we'll do, we'll just put some data hello2 into that file and we get this command and we can see that there is file2 text written into this file2 file. So now we'll just move it to some different name. Okay, so we are replacing its name to hello2, and then we quickly go and check what's inside this file, and we can see inside this file the same data is there. So this is how we can rename and move a file. Alright, now come to the first command. So like suppose I have written few more things into this file. So we have 5 rows in this hello2 text file, and we'll quickly go and check replace the first text file from that. So for that we'll use sed command. Sed, it's a stream editor. So like suppose if I want to replace it hello1, and then I'll go replace it with then we have the text file name, and when we enter it, okay, so you can see the output is on the screen and you can check whether it is updated or not. So right now it is not updated. It first prompt us how it will look after replacement. So to replace that we have to put -i. Okay, and now we just quickly check what's written there. So you can see that the item is replaced. Previously we have hello1 and now here is the replaced hello1. So this is how our this command works. And suppose we have this is one text file, and now we want to copy. Suppose I'll quickly create two directories here. Okay, so we have two directories, and from the directory 1, okay, so it says there is no such directory. What I need to do, like I need to go into the directory 1 and create a file. So I've written some sample data here, and what I need to do now is I'll just copy this directory into this directory 2, and you can check from directory 2 that there is no such data. I quickly came out from the directory 1, and currently I'm in the test directory that I have just created. Now I'll use this command -avr, and I'll give its name dir1, and I'll give the name of the destination directory. Okay, I think I have to give the full path. Okay, so let's check whether it has copied successfully or not. Okay, so you can see previously we do not have anything into this directory 2, and now you can see the directory 1 is copied here. Now we'll check if the file is still there. Okay, yeah, so with the file it has copied the directory. So these are some few commands that we generally use into the DevOps, and now we'll check for the Netstat command that you can check if you know all the current running processes. You can check, and now you have the find commands that you will use generally. Like suppose you have to search some file, and you have to search the files. For example, like written here, you have to search a file whose size is greater than 10. So in this directory also we can search for suppose I really want to search for hello.to file. Okay, so you can see in this particular directory there is a file hello.to. Alright, so if I really want to search for the file greater than 10 GB into my system, so I'll use, and in this particular directory we use dot for that. Okay, so I'll just quickly copy this. So you can see these are the files that are greater than 10 GB, 10 MB. So after that you can use top commands to check what are the total running processes into your system. So you can check the CPU utilization here, the memory availability, the buffer cache that is available. You can check that with the top command. The disk usage also we can check, like suppose if I am having a 10 GB of size and the available memory, I have this available size, and use size I have used 52 GB around, and the free memory I have to check, then we can have this command free -f. So this is the total memory and we are using this much of, and this is free, and this is used by the buffer cache. And after that we have command, the sixth command that we are talking about is the grab command. Like suppose there are some running processes and sometimes we need to know whether the service is running or not. Like suppose if I say httpd, so what I'll do, we have this ps here, we can grab the command. Like suppose I want to httpd processes, so there is no such http process running over here in this file, so it will prompt only the grab which I just searched for. Alright, move to the next one. We have already discussed the seventh one and the time zone. Alright, if you really want to know the time zone of your machine, you can use this time date ctl command. It will directly prompt you the time zone which you are using. And like suppose there are multiple processes running on your system. Like suppose these are the processes that were running and you want to kill any of the time. So what you can do, you can have this process ID and like sometimes what happened, there are a lot of processes that got stuck. Then you need to copy the process ID and just enter that, so that process got kills and you can restart the process. So this is the whole some of the basic commands that I try to just tell you, so that things would become easy for you. And after that, like suppose for you to know like your DNS is going to which IP, that you can check with this dig command. Like suppose if I really want to check for facebook.com, so when your browser go for facebook.com, it will redirect to this IP address. So this domain resolved to this IP address. This is what you can check from this dig command. So these are some basic commands that you need to know if you're going for the interview of DevOps. And if you're going to really work on DevOps, then these are some really helpful commands for you. Thank you for watching this video. Do like if you found these helpful. Thank you.